You work hard at your soul-crushing and dehumanizing job, and after a long day, the last thing you need when you get to your car is to find you accidentally left the headlights on.
Egads, I accidentally left the headlights on!
And of course, it refuses to start.
Start! Come on! Start! Ah! Darn the luck! It refuses to start!
Desperate and alone in the middle of a parking lot, in a blizzard, you hear the faint howl of wolves in the distance. It can be a scary situation.
I'm so scared!
Good thing you have an Auxito J503 Jump Starter.
Oh yeah!
With the Auxito J503 Jump Starter, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Connect the jumper cable to the attractive and rugged Jump Starter unit. Connect the clamps to the positive and negative battery terminals. After pressing the clearly labeled power then start buttons, the large bright screen displays the green ready indicator. Then simply start the car.
Thanks, Auxito J503. You really saved the day. Suck it, wolves!
The Auxito J503 Jump Starter. Ask your mechanic if Auxito is right for you.
Auxito is for everyone, and side effects may include a sense of relief, overwhelming confidence, increased esteem, prosperity, positivity, reduced rage, a flatter belly, improved cognition, self-awareness, kindness, healthier digestive functions, and a strong feeling of awesomeness.
I was recently contacted by a lovely lady named Vivian about this portable 6,000 amp 12 volt battery jump starter. This was provided complimentary for a fair and honest review that meets or exceeds the uncompromising standard and high journalistic integrity that you've come to expect from the Mostly Useless Garage. So let's get right into it. And if for some reason you have a product that you'd like me to review, feel free to contact me at mostlyuselessgarage@gmail.com. I'll pretty much say whatever you want.
First off, let's open this handsome packaging to release the carrying case that has everything in it. The top half has this mesh flap that holds the jumper cables with their red and black battery terminal clamps, a USB-A to USB-C cable, and a USB-C to USB-C cable. Popping out the jump starter and sliding off its protective baggie, we see that the front side is dominated by its large screen. Underneath it are 4 buttons: power, start, light, and boost. The body is covered with a rubberized coating, giving it a rugged and heavy-duty look. On the bottom are pictorial instructions on using the jump starter, and on the other side are 2 rubber flaps that hide the jump starter cable port and the 4 power ports. Finally, the dimensions are listed here in metric and American. One more time, let's simulate using the unit to jumpstart a dead battery. Now this battery is in good health, as we can see with a multimeter showing that we have 12.87 volts. Of course, if the battery were drained, we would see a voltage less than this. To jumpstart the battery, we connect the jumper cables to the unit, connect the red and black clamps to the positive and negative battery terminals, and the unit will power on automatically. Or if it's off, we hit the power button and then the start button. We can hear the unit clicking as the ready indicator flashes red and green, then stays solid green. Again, with our trusty multimeter, we can measure the voltage across the terminals and see that we're at a steady 16.06 volts. And just like that, with its 74 watt-hour, 20,000 milliamp lithium-ion 3.7 volt battery pack capable of producing 6,000 amps peak current, the jump starter is ready to fire up the car. Now, if the battery voltage is really low, like below 2 volts, press and hold the boost button for 7 seconds, the screen will display the green ready indicator, and then force start the car. I didn't try this, so only use this feature if the normal jump start method fails. Additionally, this unit has 2 USB-A charging ports that we can connect up to devices like my phone. Once you press the power button, beside the battery percentage on the display, it shows out for output and USB 1, which is the port that has a device charging on it. The USB 1 port supports 5, 9, and 12 volt charging. Now we can move the charging cable over to USB 2, press start, and the display shows the indicator for USB port 2, which supports 5 volt charging only. We've also got one USB-C port that can be used for connecting devices to charge, or it's used as the input for charging up the J503's battery pack. When we connect up a GoPro, the display shows that it's outputting charge to PD, which is the USB-C port. And on the GoPro, we see the tiny battery charging icon. Let's charge a third device. This is the case for my wireless microphones, and it takes a USB-C cable. And now all 3 devices are charging from the battery pack, and the 3 indicators are on. Rounding out this part about charging devices, we got this round 12-volt port that can provide power to portable appliances, but I don't have anything that can plug in here, so I can't test it. And to charge the jump starter, we plug in a USB-C cable that's connected to a wall charger to the unit's USB-C port, and we see the PD and IN indicators are displayed. Also note that the unit won't output charge to devices connected to the other ports if it's receiving an input charge. And about that flashlight, to turn it on we first press the power button and then the flashlight button. It's hard to tell on camera, but it's properly bright, and I can see using this on camping trips or around the house. Pressing the flashlight button again cycles to the strobe function, which can give you a seizure if you're not careful. And pressing it one more time, it cycles to SOS mode. I suppose in a hopefully unlikely emergency, if you're stranded somewhere at night, these functions might be quite helpful. So just a few more points. The jump starter pack says that on a full charge it's good for up to 60 jumps, can be used in -20 to 60 Celsius, and once the car is running, the unit must be disconnected immediately. This is meant to jumpstart your car, not charge the battery. Finally, to ensure the battery is ready when you need it, they recommend charging it after every use and every 3 months if not in use, and it takes about 2 hours to charge from flat with a 60-watt fast charger using the included charging cable, but no wall chargers included, so you'll have to use your own.
Now, I really like this unit, and there's only a few things I can think of that could make it even better. Firstly, it'd be nice if this included a tire inflator. Us track DIYers tend to inflate our tires to spec for the drive to the track, and throughout the day we'll air them down. As the tires get hot as we pound around the racetrack, their internal air pressure increases, so we'll bleed off some of that pressure to get the tires into their optimal grip window. But at the end of the day, we'll air them back up to spec for the drive home. And that's where it'd be nice if this J503 had a tire inflator. If that's important to you, some of Auxito's other models do have that feature. Check those out. And secondly, back to that port that can power 12 volts DC appliances. Most of the 12 volt stuff that I've seen and I have has these standard car power plugs. So it'd be nice if they included a dongle that plugs into the unit and these things would plug into it. Maybe it's available as an accessory, but I did a quick check on their website and I couldn't find it. Finally, let's talk price. This is available from their website, Auxito.com, for $179.99 US, less 20% using a coupon code right on their product page, bringing it down to $144. Shipping was free for the addresses that I tried in the US and Canada, so I'm pretty sure it's free worldwide. So that's $144 shipped to your door. So there you go. If you're in the market for a jump starter battery pack, you may want to consider the J503 as an option. And if you do want to buy one, please use the link in the description to help support the channel. Big thanks to Auxito for supporting small but growing automotive content creators like me with a complimentary product for a fair and honest review. Till next time, you're awesome, I'm useless, thanks for watching.